All right, guys, we're here with Professor Cameron Graves. Mr. Graves, on 1 day's notice, it seems like 15 minutes notice.
Yeah.
You just decided, you know what, I'm going to hop in and take a super fight tomorrow night.
Yeah. I feel like these are the ways I kind of like doing super fights, being like an MMA fighter, like putting a whole training camp in. For MMA fights, different, but like super fights, I love just like challenging myself and jumping in like last minute. Like these are like, this is fun to me.
It's kind of like the spirit of jiu-jitsu as well.
Yeah.
Like you're definitely, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm super ready. Like, I'm super ready for it.
Excellent.
I'm super ready.
Excellent, man. So, super fights, you know, preparing for MMA fight, preparing for a super fight. Which do you feel has the most kind of pressure to it?
Definitely MMA, because
Right.
I've been doing jiu-jitsu for so long. Like, I competed all over the world in jiu-jitsu, like all the IBJJFs. I've done the world so many times with so many belts. So I always feel like it's like second nature for jiu-jitsu. So if I need to like jump into a super fight for jiu-jitsu, like I always feel ready to do that. Like,
How'd you get started?
I want to be in the UFC. I saw a UFC 82 with Anderson Silva versus Dan Henderson, and then Czech Congo versus Heath Herring was on that card. And I saw like how much money they got paid, and then like you didn't even need, like, everyone just lost. They just got taken down. And I was like, man, everyone's got taken down and lost on the ground. So like I told my mom, I was like, I want to get a ground game, and then I want to be in the UFC. And I was 14, and I've been training 100% since then, because I was homeschooled too. So I was training twice a day.
Oh, wow.
Every day. And it was just easier for me to compete in jiu-jitsu other than kickboxing, because I sparred one time. I got hit in the head too hard, and I was like, I did not like that. I didn't spar for like 3 years. So I feel like I'm more of a grappler, but now I'm getting older. I kind of like the MMA sparring a little bit more.
You say that, and even though during your MMA fights, man, you're willing to stand and trade and just get in there with them, and it doesn't necessarily look like you're forcing the takedown or like relying on your jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's like everyone knows I'm a grappler, so I want to take away their strength. Like, if you want to strike me, we'll strike, and then when it doesn't work, then you have to take me down, and that's my world. So I always have that like in my back pocket. It's like, you're going to initiate the ground game, and that's where it's done.
Excellent. Do you have a favorite submission?
Yeah, Kimura.
Kimura?
Yeah, it's funny too, because like everyone says like that's like a strongman move. So when I was super small when I started training, I was like 105 pounds. Like I got smashed every day, like twice a day, like just getting submitted all the time. And every time I try Kimura, they're like, oh, if you're a little bit stronger, or you just need a little bit more strength to do that. And always like discouraged me. But when I got a little bit bigger, I kind of figured out how it works for me, and then I'm able to do that to guys like 200 pounds and 200 pounds plus and everything. So it's like it took the mental process of finding that submission is like, it goes deep for me, because like everyone told me you have to be strong to do that. And I was like, okay, I'm just not going to do that. But then I figured out like you don't need strong, it's just the technique. And then once I figured out the technique for it, it's like, man, this is my Kimura. So I enjoy like ripping people's arms off like that. Like,
Do you have a favorite grappler or fighter you like to watch?
I get like phases. Like I have like phases of fighters. Like one of my favorite fighters is Robert Whitaker. I love Robert Whitaker. Like he's a gamer. He plays video games. He has a family. Like he fights whatever. Like he just goes out there, has fun. And the thing I like about him the most is like he's not so lost in like the MMA world. Like if he wins or loses, it's just another day in the office. He always goes back. He never lets it like affect him, and that's what I like about him, because it's like, okay, like what's the worst you're gonna happen? You're gonna win, you're gonna lose. Like you still have a family, you still have to wake up the next day and work hard. So that's why I like Robert Whitaker, because he's like a good role model.
Excellent.
Off the mat.
Where can the fans learn more about you?
I have my Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
Or you can come train with me. I'm always down to train. You can find me at Team Took or Gracie Baja, The Woodlands. Like, come ask me some questions, get a roll in, have some fun.
Excellent, man. Thank you so much for taking time to talk to us today. I look forward to seeing you compete tomorrow night.
Thank you.